Hi, it's Janet here from Green Urban Living, and in this short gerbing video I'd like to show you how I filter and strain my beeswax from my top bar hive. So this is natural beeswax, and what I've done is I've taken the honeycomb from my hive, I've crushed the comb, and then I've sieved, put it in a sieve, and I've sieved out the honey. So I'm left with lovely jars of beautiful natural honey for my bees, and also this lovely natural wax. What I want to do now is filter this wax so that I'm left with lovely pure wax that I can use in furniture polishes, candles, face creams and all those sort of things. So what I've made is my solar wax melter. And what it is basically it's a polystyrene box which I've picked up from a fishmonger's yard. Often they'll give them to you free or even just for a couple of dollars. And then what I've done with the lid is I've cut a square shape, removed that polystyrene square, and cut some clear panels from some plastic that I had. So I've actually got quite fancy with this one, and it's double layer, so it's like a double insulating layer. So there's a plastic film here and a plastic film here, and then just with any sort of tape that you have, any sort of sleek tape, anything like that, I've taped up the two sides. And then in the box, what I've done is I've lined it with some tin foil or aluminium foil and just taped that around. The foil helps heat it up really well because it makes all the sunlight jump back up into the container, so it gets really, really hot. And the polystyrene is a natural insulating material, so inside here, when the lid is on and it's on a nice sunny day, I can't actually touch it in here because it's just so hot. So anything that's made of metal would actually just burn my hands, so it gets really, really hot. The other thing that you need is a plastic container, and this is what the filtered wax is going to drip into. So plastic is good because it's not totally rigid, so it means that when this is full of lovely filtered wax, you can give it a little wriggle like this and get the whole mould of the wax out. And then in here I'll put a little bit of water, and what that does is it just stops the wax from sticking to the sides. And the other very important bit of equipment is a little bit of muslin cloth. Now I just bought this at a hardware store, and it's a sort of muslin that you can buy that painters use to strain paint and all that sort of thing. You could use a pantyhose and put it right over here too, so anything like that. Any little bit of calico or even a piece of cotton material will work well. This is quite good because it comes in a tube form. So what I've done is I've just tied one end, and then I slip it over the little plastic box that I've got. Ice cream container, anything like that will do. This is a little Tupperware container that I have. And then at the other end I'm just going to tie that stocking net nice and tightly. So I have it covering the top of here with about 3 centimetres of water in the base of it. And then I'm going to put my unfiltered wax on top of it. I'm just going to lie it over the material like this. You can put it on quite thickly. So there we are, it's sitting there, and then it will go into my solar wax melter. Put the lid on nice and firmly. Keep what this does is obviously keeps the heat in, but it also keeps any honeybees out, because the honeybees will smell the wax and they'll try and get in here to get back any small parts of the wax and also any honey that's in there. And then I'll just put this in the sun on a lovely warm sunny day. And within 24 hours, all the wax has melted. The pure wax has gone through that netting and it's sitting in the little lake of water. And all the little bits of detritus and bits of bee body and all that sort of thing are on top of the stocking net, which I can just pull off. I'll throw that into the garden, or I'll even give it to the chickens and they'll peck at it. Give the stocking net a little bit of wash in some warm soapy water, and away I go again. And then once I've got enough wax, I can just wiggle the mould container, and the whole mould of lovely wax will come out, and I can use that for what I like. So a very easy way to make your own solar wax melter when you've got all this beautiful wax to do great projects with.